talking. This is Amit from TV show. How I'm talking to my brother, Man JOJO Yusuf, who is the owner and founder of JOJO Smokeless World. And as you know, I've been marketing on the web, and he and I make a pretty good team. So we're trying to figure this product. We don't know a lot about smokeless and smoking and vaping, although I gotta admit he's picked up a lot. But we have a gorgeous showroom, and we have Kathy with us. Kathy, can you take the camera and just browse around the showroom with it if you can, like this? Just literally take it off the top and show us the smokeless world. Okay. And those are the prizes in the back. Have nothing to do with smokeless. He's got a really neat idea. Okay, and then that is fantastic. So you can see it. There's a lot of pictures of the place, but it's very elegant. And Man, would you say you have one of the biggest selections around? Yeah.
I'm told I got the biggest selection around.
Okay, so and what is it you do? I only wanted to demonstrate today this ability to hang out on the air. Give us your opening statement.
Well, in all actuality, I basically fell into this by becoming a believer in it. You know, I bought a kit for Kathy, and one of the day she was bragging about how much she loved it and how she's already feeling better and how she's not smoking. Second day she said the same thing, and so far it's stretched on almost 8 months.
Wow.
I basically believe in it, and I think it will help people quit smoking. I think it will help people feel better, get healthier, smell better, taste food, you know, be more productive. I mean, there's a lot of advantages to it, you know. But that's basically my objective, and I'm so serious about it that I have a program that we put together that we will guarantee you will quit smoking. And if you don't quit smoking, we will refund 100% of your equipment costs. No questions asked.
You know what? I love that warranty. You know, it's just like basically making it risk-free.
Exactly.
Okay. And Kathy, you're the person he bought that first kit for, and you're still. The other day you rode with me for a half an hour, and you only like took 2 swigs at it. So it seems to me not something you got to do every 2 seconds, right?
No, it's basically when you just get, you know, when you get the urge to smoke that cigarette. I think a lot of it, when you quit smoking, you know, not only replacing the nicotine, but replacing that habit of having something in your hand and something, you know, in your mouth. So, you know, every time I get the urge, I just, you know, puff on it. It has helped me.
Do you have one near you?
Yes.
Can we see it?
Yes.
There you go. So that's what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really simple. Basically, you know how to operate it, right?
Yes, you just push the button, and then you just take a puff on it like you would a normal cigarette, and then it blows out smoke like a cigarette, only it doesn't smell like cigarette smoke.
I know. I've been with you. It smells like mint when you do mint.
Yes. It smells like whatever flavor you're using, basically.
Yes. Okay. This is me again. Honestly, when my 2 brothers came and told me this, I had my own hesitation. And more than once, my brother, Man, got mad because I kept telling him, the general populace think of this as not a good thing. But when I researched so much about it, and the overall, everything I kept running into is I quit smoking because of this. And then everybody I talk to, their brochure says, this doesn't make you quit smoking. So when he came up with this brilliant idea that we guarantee you'll quit smoking or we'll give you all of your equipment refund, I thought that, and from the retail, that is a beautiful thing because a customer, so you had a philosophy and you're following it. I appreciate it, Man. I don't want to get pontificating, so I'll let you close this segment where it's the first official video with the 3 of us.
Well, this is how I basically close it off. we kind of admit to every customer that walks in, we're not overly brilliant in this field. We're just as new as they are, if not, well, you know, some are newer than us, some are much older than us in this field. But, you know, I came into this because of a passion that I felt I had for it. And I'm a firm believer that, you know, you like your work a lot better if you enjoy what you're doing and you believe in what you're doing. And, you know, it's something that I feel that there's an end reward in every sale. There's an end reward in every transaction. And it's so nice when a guy comes in and says, hey, I haven't smoked a cigarette in 3 days, or I haven't, you know, like I had one post something on our Facebook the other day talking about this is the first time since I was 11 years old that I've went such and such without smoking a cigarette. And I feel so much better and this and that. And like I say, I believe in it so much that I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is and guarantee our customers that they're going to quit. And in the least, they're going to slow down enough on the cigarettes that they're going to be happy enough to keep their equipment. And if they want to return their equipment and they feel that cigarettes are their better alternative, they're more than welcome to stop by and get 100% full refund plus the tax. That'll be refunded also. And with an apology that they were unsuccessful. Other than that, you know, and then we also have a thing that I will explain to the customers when they're here. The industry gives you anywhere from a 30 to 90 day, maybe a little more warranty on the batteries. We're going to have something where we're going to give an extended battery warranty. And that's something that's going to be supplied by us, not the manufacturer. This is something we're going to do as a company to make sure that the customers are getting the right equipment and never have no interruption. And, well, never is an absolute word, but hopefully they never have an interruption in their smoking or vaping experience.
So what's the website name?
www.jojosmokelessworld.com.
And JOJO's has 2 S's.
Do JOJOS SMOKELESS WORLD.com.
I just wanted to make sure that JOJO's has 2 S's. That's where I hesitated. Is it 1 or 2 when you told me it's 2 S's? And then finally, we're located across from Starbucks. This is a family business, folks. Only family are in it. And when you come, you're going to get treated well. I do the marketing. My brother John, who is a nurse practitioner, he's the guy who got us into this. The amount of yesterday, you made an awesome share. See if you can find me the YouTube version of it. A doctor recommending the product, saying that nicotine. I like that one, and it says nicotine. If you take all the poisons around it, is about as harmful as coffee. Okay, by itself. And this is a doctor in England, not some frou-frou guy, and not some guy trying to push the stuff. So this is going to go mainstream. People are quitting. We have a program for the corporate world whereby the boss can offer it as a benefit to his employees. It's the cheapest benefit you can give. You know, you give an employee $100 to get started, and then they'll come to us for the liquids. But the main thing you're doing, you're giving them a lifetime of healthy breathing. When I owned my business, I offered $500 to anyone that would quit smoking, and the only person that ever took me up on it is my brother Jono. And I had hundreds of people that came through. I offered that from 1985 to 2003. Only one person managed to stay. And the deal was, you quit, you stay for 6 months, you get the $500, and then after 6 months, you got to stay off it for 6 months. I figured if I can get a guy to quit for a year, he'll never go back to smoking. And this is a tie down back to this merchandise. Okay, JOJO Smokeless World gives you the power to cut down and replace the habit, hopefully giving you that year to quit. I've had it as a passion because I'm a non-smoker, and my brother was a smoker and quit, and he has it as a passion. So, and Kathy obviously was our
the champion.
That's subject.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with that, this has gone on long enough. We got to wrap it up. JoJo's Smokeless World on TV show. How we'll have an episode soon, probably not this one, but we really want to create the video for the front end. So this is kind of sort of the video. Please join them. You all want to say goodbye?
Bye.
Before you close, the video you were talking about the professor from England,
Yes.
is posted on our website, or not on our website, our Facebook, as of this morning. And what I would suggest is people read the testimonial and the comments that are linked to that video, which are literally, I mean, they're glowing, where people are talking about how they've quit and how the world is so undereducated with, oh, well, it hasn't proven, you know, where people are talking, is it harmful? And, you know, and people are saying, like, how much better they feel, what it's done for them, and all that. There's like 6,000 comments attached to that video.
I saw he had like a boatload of shares, too.
Yeah, it's all so positive, it's ridiculous.
Yes.
You know, and then they're talking about everybody believes it's the big tobacco who's really, you know, behind the propaganda and all that. But mainly, like, you'll see where it says, hey, it's done so much good for me. I wish people that don't know about it would just be quiet about it and leave us alone so we can get some healthy people out. And like I said, go ahead, that's what I recommend. It's posted on our
Can
Facebook.
you just, I will make sure it's also on jojosmokelessworld.com as a post where we have all those comments being streamed. One minor thing, and we don't want to serve anyone under 18 in certain states and stuff. Do you want to talk a little bit about the legality?
You know what? I don't know if we're going to address it here or whatever. It is, you know, it's imperative that if somebody's 17 or 18, below 18, they not even step foot in here unless they're accompanied by their parent or their real legal guardian. I don't want a guy coming in here and saying, hey, my buddy's 20, he's accompanying me. Your buddy can't give you permission to do nothing, so I would appreciate, basically, it's not that you're not welcome, the law don't want you in here, not just me.
Correct. So that, I wanted to address that because we feel like competitors and others might try to trap us. Notice to anyone dealing with us, if you're below 18 and you enter the premises, you were telling me you're going to put a sign. You're really trespassing if you don't have a guardian.
Yeah, I mean, you know, to what extent is I don't want you here? Yeah, but I'm going to ID 40, up to 40, up, you know, 35, 40. I'm planning on ID.
Okay, I know it's a negative portion of the topic. I don't want to spend too long on it, but I'm really fascinated. Go ahead. All right, JoJo's Smokeless World. Please frequent us. Okay, I'm going to stop the broadcast. And oh, by the way, please like this video, share it,